Hello there, this is Tim Kohai, also known as Neostrike in the old channel. I just wanted to give you guys a little rundown and show you what I did with this little brief video and what I did to make my LED ceiling with the cloud covering. I also added some Harry Potter candles. These I just got from Temu. It's not a big deal. You can probably find them on Amazon, but usually whatever you get there tends to disappear. So I can't give you a link in the description on that one, but I'm sure you can find them easily on Amazon or Temu. So anyway, that right there I just got is basically just old grocery bags. It's filled up with polyfill. Polyfill is just polyester filling. The links are in the description. If this is somehow a short for some reason, I will put it in a pinned comment. Polyfill you can get easily on Amazon. For usually 20 pounds of this will be $58 flat. It can sometimes be as high as $100 though, but typically it's been going on sale and has been for quite a long time. I believe you can find it at Walmart for about the same exact price, between $40 and $60, 20 pounds a pound. But I also like to use a mixture of Prextex fake snow, hypoallergenic stuff. It's also flame resistant, just the same as the polyfill. And that tends to be a lot more very bright white, softer, fluffier. It's what I'm actually putting directly on the LEDs, while everything in the blank spaces is actually filled up with the polyfill. The only downside is the polyfill is kind of like taking a very wet, very bright, clean, new white sock and getting it dirty and then wringing it out of some water, and it has this really funky, disgusting gray color in it. So that's what the polyfill does. So if you're going to mix it up and you have lights on it, you're going to notice the difference a little bit. If you don't care about that sort of thing, hey, more power to you. These LEDs, by the way, the light strips are RGBIC. The IC ends up giving this thing the variety of features and scenes and all kinds of all fun stuff. Otherwise, if you just have the basic RGB lights, they will only just, stay right now they're on a static color, but that's all they will stay on is a static color. They will do nothing further. They can go from one color to the next. I'm just kind of going, oh, Jesus Christ, because it's a lot of work bundling up in wads, because, by the way, that polyfill stuff, this is what I'm messing with at this exact moment. It is flaky. It gets everywhere. It gets on everything. You don't see it on my arms and my hands, on my shirt, clearly, because it's low lighting in there, but that stuff will get everywhere. And later on in the video, you will see that I'm wearing goggles like I was at the beginning of the video. And oftentimes when I'm on my ladder, I'm standing directly underneath of it. And when you do that and you look straight up and you're messing with this stuff, this polyester stuff, it will inevitably fall all over your face. So I honestly recommend, if you're going to do that, you should get yourself a full clear face shield, a brand new one, or get some goggles like I was using. Just make sure you keep it on your eyes. It's not going to kill you or anything. It's not going to be too bad, but it can just be very, very irritating. And if it stays in your eye long enough, it can be quite painful. You'll also notice that, unlike some other videos, I am not using poster board because I can take this off. I don't mind teeny tiny little pinprick holes from the staples. That's what I'm using, as staples from a staple gun. I absolutely refuse to use that toxic, funky smelling glue. It's disgusting. It gets everywhere. You've actually got to spray it all over that stuff in wads and hold it for several seconds. This took hours as it is. Using the glue takes a lot longer. You'll see some people in their videos talking about this taking as much as 8 to 12 hours, sometimes even longer. This took around, I would say, about 8 hours altogether, from me taking my time and doing it slowly over the course of several days. The room is also exactly 7 feet wide there. You can see it. I'm only doing it on the part that's lifted. I'm not doing the entire ceiling, but it is 7 feet and change by 15 feet and change. Change meaning give or taking a centimeter. So you have quite a lot to do with. I had about a quarter of a bag, a little over a quarter of a bag left of the 2 giant bags that came in the 20-pound polyfill. And here I'm actually using my goggles again, because I'm actually directly underneath of where I'm going to end up stapling some of the leftover bits. But I highly recommend, in the description or the pinned comment, the Govee RGBIC lights. This was the 65.6 foot set. They run about $54 on Amazon. The one unit comes in 2 sets, 2 strips. I ended up finding out I had way too much extra space and I wanted it filled out, and I didn't like all the blank empty space. So I have 2 units of 2 strips. So there's a total of 4 strips of LEDs going across my entire ceiling up there, and each individual strip is actually 32.5, almost 33 feet long. So 33 feet, give or take, by times 4, but they go all over the place. And this is the end result using the app. The app is on, I believe, one of the Galaxy settings, and I just wanted to give you guys, like, as if you're flying through the air kind of thing. My fan's on right now because I shook apart some of that fuzz and fluff. Here's a more wide-angle view on one of the settings, basically one of the Galaxy settings, and this was one of the primary reasons why I got it. the lightning storm effect. I absolutely adore this, and obviously I have the Harry Potter thing. I'm not the biggest Harry Potter fan, but I always loved that room that had the clouds above all the kids and the teenagers and the teachers and the professors and all that. And usually, especially in the Halloween part of the movies, they always had clouds and lightning going nuts in it, and I was fascinated by that. I loved it. Disney, if you're a Disney fan or whatever, you go to that place, Universal Studios and all that, you'll see the same exact thing. So anyway, that's basically the gist of it. If there's any questions, obviously put them in the comments, and I will get to them as soon as possible. And I hope you enjoy. Thank you.